friend. I'm doing another art video, as you can tell, because you clicked on the video that was probably titled something something art video. But yeah, I'm doing voiceover art video again, because that seemed to do really well last time I did voiceover art video, so I'm also running low on music I can use for art videos. Like, I have music that I've used on every single, it's just repeated music, and I don't know, I don't have anything that would fit this character. So the character I'm drawing today his name is Grim. He's my version of the Grim Reaper for the little story world I have that goes on in my head 24/7. He is based on an African death's head hawk moth. So, you know, another moth OC. I have a fair few, and by a fair few I mean 3. I like moths. Like, I really, really like moths. But anyways, let's get into the part where I actually draw things, so I'm not making this last 10 minutes longer than it really should. Okay? Okay, let's do that. Alright then, this is Grim. He is the Grim Reaper in my story world, as I said previously, unless you just skipped from the rambling straight to the art, which I don't blame you. So, he is, as I said, an African death's head hawk moth, and I tried to incorporate that into his design, like, obviously with the colors and how the wings look, but also, like, the thing that makes them named death's head hawk moth is, well, they're a hawk moth. Duh. And also, they have, like, this skull-shaped mark on the back of their neck area. Kind of like where the 2 uppermost wings meet, like that area. I don't know if moths really have necks, but, you know, around that area is where the skull marking is. So I put a little skull on his forehead, and also one on the center of his article of clothing. I don't know, would it be called a dress? Would you call that a dress? Yeah, it's kind of a dress. Men can wear dresses. It's clothes. Don't matter. Anyway, so this drawing took me a hot minute, mainly because the souls were just stupid difficult for me to try and figure out how to make them glowy. But I figured it out. Don't worry, I made it. I did it. I done did it, and I did it well. I'd like to say. I don't know. Up to you. I think I did pretty good. Anyway, so Grim, his personality, he's pretty nice. He's like a really nice, really kind fellow, really caring guy. 'Cause, you know, someone just died, and then they're met with this giant moth person who's here to take its soul and then bring it to the afterlife, and they're like, oh, okay, hello. And he's just like, what's poppin'? Don't mind me, just bringing you to the afterlife. He's really cool. He's really nice. And I decided he exists, like, outside of time, if that makes sense. That's how he's everywhere at once. That's kind of how he's able to get to everyone who's died at once. And sometimes he does make mistakes, like all of us, because he's not perfect, he's not like a god or anything, he's just the Grim Reaper. So, every so often he won't get to a soul, and that will lead to them sometimes being sent to the wrong afterlife. Because in my OC story world, the multiverse is a thing. So yeah, and that does happen to one of my characters, which you might learn about if I ever do something with the story channel I made like 3 years ago and then stopped doing things with, which I might do, but it would be done with friends. So, you know, look out for that. But yeah, this is Grim. Everybody say hi. I hope you like him, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe if you want, I guess. But yeah. Okay, bye!